All right, so actually, I'll let you guys write it because I mean, yeah, I'm going a little bit too fast. So I'll just hold on. All right, so we'll go ahead and start, and then remember this is a review for a quiz for for when for Thursday. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We're ready. We're ready. Get some exercise going. Come on. All right. It's cold. I know you guys are cold. All right. Here we go. All right, so the first one it says, what are two corresponding angles? Corresponding. All right, so remember what corresponding means is always think about corresponding like, a correspondent, like even the news, you got Channel 4, the lady, or the guys, they're the correspondents. They're going to be connecting with the news. So it's a connection. So if you circle this, circle, and then you circle the other one. All right, if you take out the circle and you place it on top of the other one, what will be two corresponding angles, right? So, like if you take out 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll be two and two will land on six, right? Oh, it's okay. I'm recording it. Okay, so no worries. So then the two and the six, so angle two and angle six are corresponding because they'll be one on top of the other. It'll be the same, right? What's another one? Okay, I could do one. If I take this circle out and put it on top, the one will be where the five is. So there's another one. So those are two corresponding angles. All right, very simple. Okay. Another one is adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are the one that are next to each other, all right, rubbing next to each other. So adjacent angles could be 6 and 5. You see how they're together? They're right next to each other. They're next to a line. It could be 5 and 8. It could be 7 and 8. So 7, comma, angle 8. Now, what about 1? Right? Remember we said 1 and 5, right? So 1 and 8 can be corresponding, right? I mean, adjacent angles, angle 1 and angle 8, because remember, the 1 can also be where the 5 is. So even though they're separated, they're adjacent angles. Because if you were to put it, if you were to replace the angle 1 with angle 5, they would actually be together, right? They would be adjacent to each other. All right. So how about another one? So let's say the 2 could be where the 6 is, right? So then I could say angle 6 and angle 1. Angle 6 and angle 1 are adjacent because the 6 could go where the 2 is, right? When I take out this circle and I put it into this circle, the 6 will fall where the 2 is. So 6 and 1 will be adjacent. All right. So far, so good. Okay, so now with this one, alternate interior, which one of these are alternate interior? Okay, and I'll mark them. Is this number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4? Which one is alternate interior? Okay, do you guys remember that? One, because remember the interior is inside and you're alternating. It's crossing each other. So let's see, the inside. See, I covered it. Here's your inside and the alternate. Yeah, it would be number 1. How about this one? What would this one be? Let me zoom in. What would be number 2? Well, it's not the inside, right? It's the outside. So remember, exterior angles. Okay, alternate. See how they're alternate and they're on the outside, so they're alternate exterior angles. So that would be number 2. Okay, what about here? What would be 3? What do you think that would be? Alternate interior or alternate exterior? Yeah, exterior, because they're not in the inside. The inside is this. Oh, sorry about that. I guess I have my mask there. This is the inside, guys, right here. That's the inside, right? So they're actually on the outside, so and they're alternate. So that would be number 3 as well. And actually, number 4 is different. Which one would be number 4 from right here? What would be number 4? Anybody? What would be number 4? Let's see.
No, corresponding.
So if I were to circle it, they're not alternate, right? They're not alternating. They're actually on the same side. So if I put 3, oh yeah, they're corresponding. So this one's corresponding. That one's corresponding angles. All right. So let me go ahead and pause this video real quick. So again, you got 2 parallel lines that is intersected by what a line calls a what? Transversal, right? Okay. So I'm going to give you, let's say, let me put a different number right here. Let's say 45. Okay, 45 angle, 45 degrees. Okay, 45 degrees right there. And then what I'm going to ask you is find your x. Find your x. All right, that's it. All right, so what are we going to do? All right, so first thing you should be doing is say, okay, let me draw circles. Okay, let me draw the circles. Because 1 is on, right? Because 45 is on the upper line, correct? And the x is on the lower line, the parallel line, right? So let's see. Let's do corresponding. Let's go ahead and take out the top or the bottom, it doesn't matter, and then see where it falls, right? So where would 45 fall? If I were to take it out, it would fall right here, correct? So then this is a half a circle, right? So if you're going to have x plus 45 equals half a circle, which is 180. Now let's go ahead and solve. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and what? Subtract 45 on both sides. And then my x is what? 180 take away 45, which is 135. So that's it. See how easy it is? That's it. That's all you're doing. Bam. Bam. All right, let me pause it while everybody's writing it. Bam. All right, so the next problem, okay, you got what? You got, again, parallel lines crossed by a transversal. All right? So now here you have 115 degrees on the upper parallel line, and then on the lower you got the A, right? So that means I'm going to have to draw circles, right? Let's go ahead and draw the circles. Ready? Go. Okay, go. All right, so we're done, right? So now, again, this is the book doesn't tell you, oh, let the kids imagine. No, they already know that they think that you already know the stuff. But no, let's just do it this way. So let's take out the circle, and where would one? It doesn't matter. You could take out the A. All right. Let's take out the bottom circle. Let's take it out and then place it on top of that. Where would A fall under? It would fall under right here, right? So what does that mean? That they're across from each other, yeah? So what is that going to be? They're going to what? When they're across from each other, it means that they're the same. All right? They're vertical lines. So this is A is going to equal to 115 degrees, and that's it. See, so your A here is going to be 115 degrees. All right, this is just the imaginary one, so that we could actually see it visually, and that's it for that. So far, so good. Okay, so again, these are called what's called what? So you could draw the circle again, same thing, and you know that basically, look at this. This is your alternate interior angle. So these are going to be your alternate exterior angle. And you can say, oh, yeah, look, they're alternate interior, so they're going to equal each other. So R, the measurement of angle R is 115, right? Because they are called alternate exterior angles. Okay, alternate exterior angles. Okay, so let me try a different one on this one. So let's try this one. A and then 61 degrees. So there you go, A and 61. So on this one, see how they're across from each other? So again, these are alternates, but they're not exterior. What are they? Interior. So they're obviously going to be the same, but let's check it. Let's see. If I were to do a circle here, we got two circles, the 61 would actually fall right here, right? So see how they're across from each other? They're going to be the same, okay? They're going to be the same. Or the opposite, you could do the A over here. If they're across from each other, diagonally, they're the same. So the measurement of angle A is 61 degrees. Because again, they're alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. All right, so there you go. Alternate interior angle. Let me pause it real quick. Alternate interior. All right, so this one, you got, see, R and then 44, right? So they're on the different lines. So let's go ahead and see what we get. So they're alternate, but one's on the interior, one's on the exterior. See that? If you highlight it, what's this? See that? The 44 is on the outside. That's the exterior. So you can't call it alternate anything, right? So now what do we got to do? All right. So you could always use a highlighter to help you out, right? Why not? I don't care. You know, just like what I did over here, use it. All right. So here, nope, they're not alternate interior. Okay, because those would be the same. So now I got to do some math. All right. So then I'm going to go ahead and what? Draw the circles. All right. Here we go. Cumbia day. Here we go. Draw the circles. Here we go. All right. See that? Cumbias. Where would the R fall? Right next to the 44, right here. This is where your imaginary are. So yeah, see that? So they would be right next to, they would be adjacent, right? They're rubbing next to each other's shoulders, right? So they're adjacent. So half a circle. So here, R plus 44 equals what? 180. Yeah, 180. And then we go ahead and subtract 44. And then you get R is what? 180. Take away 44. So I don't know what it is. So 180, what is it? Let me use my calculator. 180 take away 44 equals 144. And there you go. 144. There you go. So angle R is 144. R is 144 or nice. Alright. So now the next one, let's go ahead and do the next one. Alright, so what do? Again, you could always use this. Let me highlight it. Here's my alternate interior. Right? Oh, yeah, no. So wait. So they're not alternate. They're on the same side. So I got to draw the circles. Got to draw the circles. So here we go. Draw the circles. Ready? Go! Okay? So where would B fall? If you were to take out the circle, it would fall on top of 64 right here. Alright? That's where it would fall. The B, the imaginary, right? Yeah.
R equals 136. How does R equal 144?
Oh, shoot. Hold on. My calculator. Hold on. 180
136.
divided, take away 44. Oh, 136. Thank you. Wow, I don't know why. Oh, 136. 136. I guess because it's cumbia. Cumbia is making me all. So yeah, 136. So then on the other one, this is the math. B, because I want you to show the math portion of it. So B plus 64 is equal to 180. See that? Then now you're going to subtract 64. And now let me do the calculation again. 180 take away 64 is 116. So the measurement of angle B is 116 degrees. All right, 116 degrees, and that's it. All right, so let's go ahead and stop the recording. All right, here we go. Last two. So I'm gonna go ahead and circle it. So alternate interior? No. Right? Alright, so here there's nothing, right? There's no alternate interior, there's no alternate exterior, right? So then what do? Alright, well we'll draw the circle. Right? So if you take out the top circle, where would the 37 fall? Where would it fall? It would fall on top of the what? Of the X, right? Yes. So then that means the measurement of X is 37 degrees. That's it. You don't even have to do any work because the 37, because they're on the same side, if you take out the circle, it would fall on top of the X. Because they're called what? Corresponding angles. All right? This is corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. That's why. Okay? That was pretty easy. And then H. All right? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to draw for the alternate interior angle. Nope. They're not alternate interior. Right? They're both on the bottom. So now what am I going to do? Just like you did before the holidays, right? X plus 92 equals 180. Okay? Minus 92 minus 92, which is X is equal to, use your calculator, get your calculator. What do you get? 88? Let's see. The state, let's see. Hey, no. 88. 88. Why? Why? Because they are called adjacent. Adjacent angles. Put adjacent angles. All right. So far, so good. Now over here, they're also, because the B went to this side, see how they're next, they're also called adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. All right. Here, what are they? Again, these are what? They're not alternate interior. They're also adjacent angles. Okay, so this is also adjacent angles. All right, and that's it. So let me go ahead and stop. All right, bam. So let's see. See, I think we're done. Yeah.